Hi guys, Ancient Warrior here. Welcome back to Prepping USA. Let me get this camera. Okay, there we go. Welcome back to Prepping USA. Let's talk about the Fourth Estate, better known as the mainstream media, the MSM. You know, back in the early days of our mainstream media, and when I talk about the media, I am print and electronic media, which means newspapers, TV, radio, all of it. You know, Horace Greeley thought it was important to give the facts and let people make their own decisions. Today, they don't give us the facts. They tell us how to think, or at least tell you what they want you to think. In more ways than one, I'm a hunter. I'm pretty sure that I get out every day and I do the same thing. I get up, get my coffee, and I sit down and we'll start scouring the news feeds. The big thing I do is I make sure that while I'm scouring the news feeds, I look at who's producing what. And I'll let you in on this. I'm a Q follower. Of late, it's been hard to deal with these people saying that they're Q followers and sending us Q words. I'm also that guy, guys and gals, who I used to tell people, you want to hear the truth about what's going on in America, go to the BBC. I can't do that anymore. The BBC is just as corrupt as ABC, NBC, or CBS. And Fox News. I hate, those of you that are Fox fans, I listen to Fox, but not like I used to. So, with that being said, each and every one of you, need to start digging through various things. I use Conservative Tribune, Patriot News, stuff like that. And I don't hesitate to call people out. I just got off sending a email today to my congressman in Washington. And there was nothing threatening. When I send an email, you don't send threatening emails to people. They get you in trouble. You also don't send threatening emails to the effect that they're going to lose their job, because you don't know what other voters are thinking. But I just told him that I would be watching everything he does, and I will be commenting on what he does on YouTube. A lot of these folks do not want you commenting on YouTube or other places. Facebook. Facebook's the biggest offender of of what I call crooked reporting. And they're also the biggest joke. As soon as I find another platform other than Facebook, I'm going to start suggesting people get away from Facebook. Facebook is nothing but, how do I put it? Yeah, let's just call it an ace and ace. There are a bunch of liberals who do not want the conservative spin put out there. They want their Gestapo-style thinking across the board. You know, I laugh today. I was listening to a woman who was from Venezuela. She was talking on the news about what's really going on in Venezuela. She migrated to the United States the legal way, which doesn't mean, when I say the legal way, it doesn't mean she got into a caravan, marched up to the southern border, and tried to cross illegally. She went to the embassy. She filed her paperwork. I think they looked very favorably at her because she was a nurse, neonatal nurse, and she was tired of seeing Venezuelan babies die. Well, during an issue, some young boys, gals, was marching around, we want socialism, socialism is great, and she flat unloaded on them. And she told them with no uncertain terms that she has seen, she's probably in my age bracket, she saw what happened in Cuba, what happened after Castro took over, and his socialism. Now, let me tell you something. Nikita Khrushchev, he was the Supreme Soviet in the early 1960s. He himself said, quote unquote, quote, 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 socialism is just a pretty word for communism. Folks, with that being said, we need to be alert. You need to go to city council meetings, county council meetings. You need to get out and vote. We saw what happened when Republicans didn't get out and vote. Democrats are now in charge of the House. We can't let them get control of the Senate, because they get control of the Senate. Poor old Trump, everything he's done will get undone as revenge for Obama. Number 2, or 3. The Fourth Estate is on Trump like it's going out of style. Whether he's done something wrong or not, they accuse him of it. I highly suggest that if you still watch nightly news or 10 o'clock news or whatever it is in your area, look at it with a tainted eye. I think a lot of people today, they spend too much time not doing the things that they need to. So, folks, with that said, I want to remind you of the famous words by Henry Kissinger. He was Secretary of State for Nixon and Bush and a few other people. He said one day that if you want to control nations, control oil. But if you control food, you control the people. Get out, get a garden made, get prepping, get prepared. Because we're going to need the food. We're going to need gardens. And just remember, if you're prepping, you live in free America. Have a good day.